I'm glad you're back. Sorry, guys. Part 2, we got disconnected. The live stream, part 1, is still streaming as we speak, ironically. You know, this always happens in a Mercury retrograde. Anyways, tonight's reading is about taking care of yourself. It's about being positive. It's about me being here for you as your friend. And it's about me saying after a long, hard day, it's going to be okay. Spirit comes into these readings sometimes, and he's here tonight. So be sure you watched part 1. Be sure you watch part 1 because there was some real messages in there from Spirit. I think you should hear them. So if you're watching this, please go back and watch part 1. Anyways, as we were trying to say in the end of that video, keep positive, keep believing anyways, but your love life is on the mend. There is somebody out there that loves you so much. Unbelievable how much this person loves you. And I know you've had a lot of interference. I know it seems like it's been one problem after the other that has kept you from a successful love life. But there's no more of that. Farewell to the interference. Thank you, Divine Feminine, for the 449 in euros. I appreciate you, and the little corgi, and thank you so much. You're beautiful, by the way. You're very, very beautiful. Okay. So, we were trying to get a message from your person. Tell me about this love on the mend. Tell me about this. Everything's going to be okay, guys. Everything's going to be okay. Well, look what I see popping out. We have your light is guiding me home, honey. You're radiant. And I know we're meant to be. And I am committed to our love commitment. So there's that union coming together. Why? Because they finally see what they've done in some sense. They have a new perspective of things. I like that. I like that they're seeing you differently and they're seeing this relationship differently. And this love is able to come together soon. And whatever was blocking is moving out of the way. I really like that. We also have, oh, and look what fell. Sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. More promises of union between you and this person. We have soul cleanse. I have been purifying my mind and my soul. There's been some forgiveness here. Your person has forgiven themselves, and they've asked for forgiveness too from Spirit, because here we have, I am fighting so hard to become a better man. And for some people, it's a better woman, okay? But I'm fighting so hard to be a better person. And they are determined. Hey, Earth Angel. Yes, love, they do. I just haven't felt the emotions like this in a while. Hi, honey. You know, Earth Angel, who says earth signs are not emotional? Mercury in retrograde in Vedic sidereal, not Western. It's in Virgo, this earth energy. And it's going to be an earth energy for a long time. And it's so emotional. Even though it's earth, it's so emotional. It's very feminine. You know, earth and water are the feminine energies. It's air and fire that are the masculine. So earth is a much more subtle emotion. In fact, I happen to feel that earth is a little bit deeper of an emotion because it's very certain of its emotions. It's very certain. It's like, I know I feel this way because this particular reason. I know this is what I'm feeling, and I'm going to heal it in this particular fashion. It's a very knowing feeling energy. Yes, Transformation Queen, it's very solid. Water energies are much more flowy and it's more emotional, and I don't know why I'm feeling what I'm feeling. I'm just having a plethora of emotions. It's overwhelming, it's deep, it's angry and sad, and it's this and it's that, it's all these things, you know. Water energy is very emotional.
Hey, Mom.
Hey.
I was thinking about going to New York sometime.
Why?
I was playing Spider-Man and it was like Christmas on the thing or something.
Mm-hmm.
And I am wondering what it was like on Christmas in New York. Well, but it's like in New York.
You know how I feel about New York.
I know.
We'll have to talk about that later.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I just...
You know, if you want, you can just say no.
Well, it's important to you. I just don't see anything good about that place.
There's always something good everywhere. You just need to find it, you know?
Yeah, and I don't want you going there and thinking, ooh, this is so great. And then you want to live there and then it's trash, because it is trash. I'm sorry, but it's trash. I've lived there and it's trash. It's difficult. It's expensive. It's dangerous. It's unforgiving. It's tough. And it's no place that people should want to get stuck at.
I'm not planning on getting stuck there.
Okay, well, you know why your grandpa moved out of there. And why the rest of your family moved out of there.
Okay.
But if you want to go visit, you know, Marcus is there, your cousin, your other uncle Marcus is there, your aunt whatever, which I hate, is there, and you've got tons of family there, and that's fine. But I'd rather, if we go there, go with your grandpa.
Okay.
And see your great-grandma.
Alright.
Your aunts and stuff. But
also, I was thinking about bringing a gift.
to what?
Dad.
Oh. Okay. Well, we can do that.
Alright. Oh, see ya.
Okay. Love you.
Love you too. Bye.
Bye. Sorry, guys. Transformation Queen Earth Angel, the only one I love deeply, is from Brooklyn. I love him so much. Aww. Ways Easy, thank you for the $50. Wow, I appreciate that amazing gift. Thank you so much. NY is trash, LOL. You know, I used to love New York, but for those of you that don't know, their father was murdered in New York, in Brooklyn, and we've had so many problems in Brooklyn. I've lived out there, and it's hard to be successful. It's hard to make it. It's hard to be healthy. It's hard to have a nice home. It's hard to have a faithful relationship. It's hard to get to work. It's hard to raise children. It's just fucking hard. It's fucking hard. And maybe you guys have had some good experiences out there, and if you're that person, I'm happy for you. But from my experiences, it's not a great place. Yeah, there's ice cream, there's shopping, there's blah, blah, blah. But if you have ever had a taste of real life away from that, you don't want to go back. When you get a taste of real safety, security, a peaceful city, a city in which you can be successful and have a nice house, a nice school, nice neighbors, you don't want to go back to something like that. I mean, it's just obvious. You don't want to go back to something like that. But like I said, if you guys have good experiences there, that's fine. But raising my kids, I couldn't even take them to the park without keeping them in the stroller tied up while I go around the park and pick up needles so they could play safely on the equipment. Or avoid talking to drug addicts on every corner. Or sexual violations just to go to the corner store to get sugar without being catcalled 10 times in a block radius. You think I want my daughter to experience that? Or my son to have influences like that? Fuck no. Fuck no. Hell no. So like I said, if you guys have a different experience, if you're rich in New York, it's probably a different experience, but mine, no thank you. And throwing the towel in is when he was murdered. Shot in the back for no fucking good reason, really. So anyways, no, I'm sorry, I don't have a lot of nice things to say about that place. It's not worth a life. Anyways, we're going to move on with this reading. If we ever go back there, it's to, like he said, give some gifts to the gravestone where he's buried in the Brooklyn Cemetery. We will bring flowers and whatever else, but that's where he's buried. So anyways, continuing on with this reading is, your light is guiding me home. Thank you for showing me what true love is, which is unconditional. And I am exploring every inch of you. I'm studying you, body, mind, and soul. I like that. I like that for you guys. TQ, I'm sorry. I didn't know that happened in Brooklyn. Yeah, it did. Yeah, it did. Near Williamsburg, actually. But yeah, it did. Okay. Well, we're going to go ahead and get an oracle of Alice in Wonderland. Oh, okay. And see what this has to say. Disregard my personal life, guys. I didn't mean to involve that into the reading. It just so happened to get thrown in there. But anyways, we have number 1. All in the golden afternoon. Inspiration, creative spark, imagination, and conception. That's beautiful. You know, this Mercury retrograde, I don't know what has him thinking about New York, but obviously it does. Again, he's thinking about his dad. He's thinking about going back to New York, where his family's from. None of his family wants to be there. All of them mostly have left. But I understand, you know, he wants to get in touch with his roots, whatever, so I get that. I just don't want my kids to be there. Okay. So we have a nun to the sudden silence won. In fancy they pursue the dream child moving through a land of wonders, wild and new. Earth Angel, I am from New York and it's been emotional, so he came in perfect timing. I live in Florida predominantly. Oh, that's nice. Florida is beautiful. Divine Feminine Claire, shot in the back, was obviously a coward who done it. Do not apologize. Yeah. Yeah, it was. In ancient times, we did not think an individual was responsible for their creativity, and more so a person blessed with creative genius, a divine spark, or a brilliant idea was thought to have been visited by a muse, a genie, or other spirit that could inspire someone with an idea that something has been longing to be born into the world. At the very beginning of the tale of Alice, there was a poem, a preface, or preface, which portrays to the moment the author was begged to create a story. This card represents the time immediately before the story begins. This card represents a rabbit hole. This card represents curiosity. There is no rabbit hole in Alice's existence, but in her mind, another story. So even though there is no rabbit hole, no Cheshire Cat, no Mad Hatter, no Queen of Hearts. There is only the urge to tell a story. So it is with that, with you at this moment, a spark, a little tiny flame of inspiration is about to descend upon you. A wondrous idea, a wondrous tale is asking to be told through you. Thank you, Kiera K, for the donation on Cash App. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. Bless you. And bless you so much, Way Easy, that you blessed me with that beautiful gift. So it is at this moment a spark of inspiration is about to descend upon you. Whatever this is, it's beautiful. It can be a creative solution to your problems. It could just be some amazing spark that brings you joy. It may mean using visualization to improve something physical. It could just be a painting or a picture or a new technique, a fresh perspective. But whatever form that this little thing takes, you are actively telling a story of your own life with every word you speak and creating a story into action with every move you make. What wonderlands can you create when you allow yourself to be open to the genius that's all about you? Excuse me, guys. And invite you to tell a story of your life with every word you speak and creating the story in action with every move you make. What wonderlands can you create when you allow yourself to be open to the genius all about you and invite it to come into your world through you? You are imaginative. You are creative. You have that spark within you. Whatever it is you wish to do, paint, draw, sing, write, dance, bring this into the world. Who knows what creation that you can bring? And why not begin to discover that possibility today? If you have a story to write, do it. You may think there's a million stories like mine. Doesn't matter. Your story is different. Your story is unique. Write your story. Tell your love tale. Speak about your experiences. Talk about your imagination. Create your fantasy through a novel. You are a beautiful creation waiting to be expressed. And Spirit says it's time. Who knows? If somebody never wrote the story of Alice in Wonderland, maybe the world would be a little bit less imaginative. I think most of us have heard the story of Alice in Wonderland. What would life have been like without that story? What do you think the DM is thinking when they unblock you? Telepathic communication is strong, passion is there, and then they block again. It's very confusing, but I've held unconditional space. Personally, Earth Angel, what I'm feeling for you with that is this. Your energy is open for communication, and you miss this person and you want to talk. They feel it telepathically and they unblock. The line of communication is open. Then sparks in worry, maybe jealousy, anger, resentment, righteousness, justification. Where's justice? And then the ego steps in, and then that door closes. And then there's a block. I feel like that in and out, hot and cold, open, closed energy is unresolved feelings. And I feel like there are times when you forgive and you're ready to open this up. And then there are times when you're not ready to do that. And it kind of goes up and down with you. That's what I'm feeling. And I think if you are ready to forgive and all of that, then the door will remain open. But now is the perfect time to go inside yourself and resolve some unfinished business and resolve some unfinished lingering feelings and close that door. And just say thank you for the lesson. I don't want to carry that bag anymore. To become this new person that you're emerging into. I'm sorry, but I know, here I am again with the movies, but if you guys saw the movie Romancing the Stone, Michael J. Douglas and Kathleen Turner, or is it Catherine? Whatever. I think it's Kathleen. Whatever. I just can't. Well, I don't know. There's a part in the movie that sparks my interest, and it's when she was wearing high heels. She was dressed. She was a novelist. She was a writer, by the way. But she was wearing these high heels, and she goes on this trip to save her sister. It's all dramatic. There's a kidnapping involved, and she's got to go there to save her. Well, she goes there prim and proper, and in her shoes and in her jacket, and she has all her nice clothes packed in the suitcase. And she's like nervous, scared, unsure, but adventurous at the same time. There's a little door open where it's like, whatever's going to happen is going to happen. She wasn't that scared. Anyway, shit happens. Guns fly off. You have to see the movie. And Michael J. Douglas shows up. And he doesn't intentionally save her, but he unintentionally saves her. And he's willing, with a payment offer, $500 or whatever it is, at the time, to get her to a phone. Oh, Kathleen. Okay. Kathleen. I was like, whatever. I tried, man. But anyway, she's trying to walk down the road with him after being ambushed. And he's like, what the hell are you wearing, basically? He looks behind himself. She's in the jungle, stranded, clearly not wearing the right attire to be stranded in a jungle in Colombia. And he's looking back like, oh my God, this poor woman, she's dragging a suitcase in heels in the jungle. So he's like, okay, what are you wearing? What are these the only shoes you brought? And she's like, what are you talking about? These are Italian. Yeah, these are the only shoes I brought. She's from New York, by the way. God, there's a lot of New York situations being brought up into this reading. So maybe there is a connection for one of you guys with New York, because maybe it's no coincidence that it's been brought up a couple times. Anyways, he chops off the heels. He chops off her freaking Italian stiletto heels and turns them into flats. He said, now your shoes are practical. Now you can go through the jungle a little bit easier than in heels. There's no way you can get through the jungle in heels. And she's like, these were Italian. And then he gets her suitcase and he throws all of her beautiful clothing that is probably in that suitcase away. In the jungle, he just throws it. He's like, do you have anything valuable in here? He's thinking, do you have jewelry? Do you have money? Do you have anything valuable in these suitcases that need to come out? And she's like, well, no, I don't have anything that valuable, just my clothes and things. He's like, oh, okay, those aren't valuable. So he tosses them into the freaking jungle. Well, she was hoping to get to Colombia in the city. She had no idea she'd be stranded in the jungle. So I think that was her reasoning of why she brought nice clothes. Anyways, the point is, I think why that movie even got brought up in my mind is A, she's a writer. B, she had to get creative. She's a creative romance novelist. All of her novels of romance were created on fantasy, on fiction. Here she is living a real life adventure. And look how reserved she is. She's nothing like she would portray herself in the stories. She's nothing. So she's opening up on this journey, right? And she's meeting a real life Jesse, a real life adventurous guy that would be like a romance character. But it's not at all how she thought it would be. Her sister being kidnapped, her ending up lost in the jungle, drama, being shot at. I'm sure these are not ideal situations in which she thought she'd find herself in to find romance, at the very least. But she found it. She found romance lost in a Colombian jungle. That's how she found it. And this is emergence, and this is fantasy, and this is who knows what the hell's going to happen in this new beginning. We saw this in part 1, okay? Eggs, fresh start. Like I said before, sometimes your fresh start is going to happen beautifully. It just evolves nicely. And sometimes it's a freaking tower. And here's your fresh start. Here's your romance out of nowhere. But that's sometimes how it happens. But I guess the metaphor for me about him throwing her bags into the jungle is sometimes what you think is precious, important, part of you is in the way. You have a whole new life happening, but you are refusing to let go of these parts of you that were once really a big part of you. And they're just a big suitcase being dragged behind you in the way. And yes, that was a part of you, but there's a new you emerging. And that part of you can't go with this new you. In the movie, had she refused to cut her high heels, allow that to happen, and if she refused to throw out the suitcase and she chose to wait for another bus or find some other means to go back to where she came from, she may never have gone through the adventure or fallen in love. She had to give up parts of herself to emerge. And she was so grateful that she did, because she wrote the best novel she'd ever written. She fell in love with the man of her dreams. She experienced a real life novel. This time it was for real, a real life adventure. And she chased away her fears. She found her confidence. She found the new her. So I don't know, but listen, whatever you have to throw out, whatever's in these suitcases that have been there 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, whatever, just toss it. Those parts of you can't come. I don't know what those parts of you are. You'll just know instinctively what those things are. Could be religion, could be family values, could be your growing up beliefs. It could be financial stuff. Who knows? But you got to toss it. You can't take it with you. I don't know. So I'm just hearing, get ready to write your own story. Get ready to emerge, because there's a new you that you're probably not even sure existed, but it's there. Okay. What's coming up for you? Spirit, what is coming up? It's worth it. Take a leap of faith. Look at that. It's worth it. Someone's leaving one side of the equation to the other. They have to leave something behind. It's worth it. I'll tell you, there is definitely a farewell, a tower. There is a leaving behind. Something is changing in your life. Something's got to go. And it's like so hard to let go of it. But when you do, it's worth it. Take a leap of faith, jump. This is like bungee jumping, jumping out of a plane. This is just releasing those fears and inhibitions, letting them go, the rush, the sweat under your palms that you feel with this nervousness of just shaking something off. It's going to feel freeing. We have a covenant coming up. We have judgment coming up. we have on the way. A lot of this to me is justice. Justice, Libra energy, it is on the way. There could be a Libra coming towards you. I wish I could be with you. Somebody is wanting to be with you right now. They are getting a new perspective. They're seeing that you are their other half. Their yin to their yang. You are the one they want to come into union with. They absolutely want to be with you. This is happening. This is coming. You are going to be reunited with an emperor, divine masculine energy. Could be a Leo. This is eternal love. This is forever. Forever, forever, and always. We have the distance between us is killing me. They hate that. They ran away from you. They ran away. Secretly, they've been missing you all along. You guys are being guided to abundance. You're being guided. Look at that. You're a life partners. Damn. Do you know you have a soulmate out there? You're watching me. You have a soulmate. You really do. You really do. I don't know if you knew that. Some of you haven't even met this person yet. You have a life partner. You have a soulmate. You are being led and guided to this fucking person. Could be strong Leo here. We do have the sun in Leo right now. I'm just saying. Are you ready for this? Wow, what else are you going to get from me today? Is there anything else you want me to say, Spirit? I don't know. It's pretty damn good. It's pretty damn good. We're going to do a moon oracle. And then I will answer your 11 card questions that you guys had. Well, actually, it wasn't a question. It was, what is this transit going to bring you? The Venus and Sun combustion, right? Conjunction. What is it going to bring you? We're going to find out. So I'm going to get into that here in a second. It is a closed list. If anybody else wants cards for $11.11, you're going to have to get in line for another video. Okay? But these ones that I'm about to do after this little oracle, the list is closed. Okay? All right, let's see what's going on. What does the universe want to tell you? Really? Take a look, guys. Read that. A new start is coming. Literally, a new start is coming. Man. Fresh start, new start. You can't get away with it. It's happening. Are you ready? Something brand new. But you gotta let go of that old shit. There's something that's getting left behind. It's the old you also. Just metaphorically, it's the old you. The new you is emerging. Bottom of the deck is nothing is yet set in stone. Ooh, it could be whatever you want it to be. Keep on believing. I think before I let you disappear off into the night, I want to give you a couple messages from your lover. Message from your lover. Ooh, we have Earth. Earth energy. Work, structure, responsibility, money, grounding, healing, and reality check. Your person is getting grounded, honey. Know it. They are getting grounded right now. As I speak, they're getting grounded. Okay. Oops. I never thought I'd miss you like this. Oh, God, this person is yearning for you like it's crazy. Can't believe how much they miss you. Well, there it is. There's other people involved. Third party. And they regret that. They regret having a third party. They cry so much. They hurt so much. They regret so much of this fucking third-party bullshit. God, that's okay though. They had to go through this. They had to feel it, learn it, do it. And I know they don't like what they're doing and what they've been through and what they've put you through, honey, but just know that it had to happen that way. It had to happen that way. And they never thought they'd miss you. They turned around. They went off in another direction. They tried to move on. They tried to forget you. They tried to leave you behind. They failed. They can't. They can't leave you behind. You are a life partner. You are an eternal love. You are a soulmate. You are divine. You are divinely guided to be with them, and they're guided to be with you. Period. And there's no escape from that truth. This is an unconditional love. It's a divine love. There's nothing that can replace it. So, Chariot energy again. Victory. Finally making progress and doors opening. They're on the way. You keep getting it over and over again in different cards, different messages. But know this. They are on their way back to you. Even right now. That's awesome. That's fucking awesome. All right, so thank you guys for watching my reading tonight. Please like this video and subscribe if you really haven't. Hit the bell icon 2 times so you know when I'm live, please. You get free cards if you're the first one in my chat. And we're getting ready to do the 1111 cards. If you want to stick around and watch and just see what pops up, you're welcome to stick around. Maybe there's a message in there for you. Maybe not. But they are personal readings for people that did donate $11.11 per card for them to get their cards pulled by me, yours truly. So, but you're welcome to stay and just see what's happening with that, but that's what I'm about to do. Okay. Thank you for being here tonight, everybody. I love you, and remember, everything's going to be okay. If you missed most of this reading, you're like, wow, this is only 37 minutes. I have a whole hour of this video. Please go to my channel, go to videos, go to lives. Look at the video right before this one. It's probably still live streaming at the moment, but maybe when you find it, it will be done. But I already did that video, and it is available, and you can watch it. It's got a lot of really good messages. It might be perfect for you. All right. So, this is a closed list, and the first person I am doing in order of first come, first serve is Sandra. Sandra, honey, you have 2 cards. Sandra. Of course, with your cards, you get bonuses. You get the bottoms of the deck. I always give you guys the bottoms as a bonus card. Free of charge. You're welcome. Sandra, pine cone spiritual realization. Pine cones for centuries have been known to represent the pineal gland and the third eye and spiritual realization, literally. So even in Egypt, you'll see pine cone staffs with the pine cone on it. It just represents that knowledge, that wisdom. So there's some symbolism here for you, Sandra, with the pine cone, which really represents your pineal gland. Your third eye is opening. You've probably been noticing that your spiritual gifts have really opened up lately, and that you really are utilizing some of your powers. A lot of that is just your psychic abilities, whatever those may be. And you're tuning in and fine-tuning those abilities right now. Spirit says you're doing a good job. Sacral chakra is a bottom line energy for you. The frequency of the sacral chakra is the orange flower of life. It represents your ability to flow with your desires, and it stimulates your creative power to manifest success and abundance. But there's been a sexual situation for you that you need to address. I don't know what that sexual situation is, but it's got your attention. I want you to address it. I want you to deal with it. And it's about also owning your femininity, embracing that, knowing what that is, and also accepting the power that you have as a divine feminine energy. I want you to hang on to that and focus your energy on your healing gifts, but also your psychic gifts, and becoming a lot more in tune with your gifts. Okay. So the cards that come up for you with this Venus-Sun conjunction. Conception. Okay, baby. Well, there's God. Sexual organs and conception. Is there something you have to deal with in regards to your sexual reproduction? There's something about reproduction that's coming up for you, Sandra. Are you saying goodbye to that? Are you saying hello to that? What is it? I don't know. But I want you to know that there may be some conception happening in your life right now, which, again, your femininity really just pops up. The frequency of conception invites you to bring your consciousness to your origin, the place where everything in creation begins. It helps you to remember the infinite potential and possibilities of the space, and where it can be. Okay, I can't even read anymore because I got chills up and down the back of my spine. Carrie Jade, thank you for booking an appointment. I appreciate you, Carrie Jade. I see that appointment being scheduled. I look forward to doing your reading. Thank you so much. I'll have to go check the calendar and see when that pops up for me. Thank you so much. Anyways, Sandra, the chills that I got, you need to go to Egypt. There is a trip you need to make because you definitely have a past life connected to Egypt, and very much Atlantis. It's the whole Leo constellation, and that's why Sun in Leo with Venus there is really popping up and triggering memories perhaps of that life. You may be having dreams, you may be having knowings, you may be watching movies, TV shows on Gaia, certain things that are popping up and triggering memories of that time when your soul once existed during that energy. So it wants you to embrace that. And this is where your feminine energy really comes in handy. This is why Spirit's like, embrace your femininity, because you're more in tune psychically with the femininity. But you may have heritage or roots that you're also looking into right now. DNA, bloodlines, finding some connection to the past with you and this particular culture, belief system, or spiritual reality. The next one that comes up for you is the cardinal messages from Spirit. Today's messages. Cardinal sign is very big for you. Cancer pops up for me, for you, Cancer. But if it's going to be Libra or Aries or Capricorn, I'm fine with that. It's just Cancer sticks out for me, for you. Okay? But just know that the cardinal energies are leaders. They're go-getters. And you're meant to be a leader of something. There may have even been a calling for you to be an archaeologist or a historian. If you feel attracted to those things, maybe that was a past life profession. But what comes up for you with this Venus and Sun in regards of love, romance, because that's why you come here, right? Love and romance, not just the spiritual talk, is you're going to be having a new beginning with someone that has Leo rising and a cardinal sign for sun sign. So Aries, Cancer, Libra, or Capricorn. They're going to be a sun sign of one of those. You're going to realize that you had a past life with this person, and you are going to be starting a new relationship with this person. Around the 16th of next month or November. Okay, next month or November, you're gonna meet this person and you're gonna feel triggered. You're gonna feel like you've known them before. Maybe it's just you guys reuniting again. But I do think that you guys have a deep divine connection and a purpose. And there may, if you're able to conceive, it doesn't have to be this year, but you may conceive a baby within an October-November time frame, which is very interesting. Okay, so keep that in mind. I don't know what's up with that. This person does want to talk to you, and your love life is growing. This is very Empress energy. Both of these cards are very Empress. So there is a relationship growing and blooming, and you're going to see it start to form. And look, 33 people in the chat room when I said that. So the energy of 3, the Empress, which is growth. Just know that you and this person are growing together, and there will be a birth of this relationship. You're going to know who it is. All right. So anyways, that is for Sandra. Okay, that was your 2 cards. The next person is Sun Val L. I don't know if she's here, but girl, you get 10 cards because you gave me a very loving donation. Spirit, please guide and direct me for Sun Val. I want to know what's going on for her. Bottom of the deck is the King of Swords in reverse. The overall underall energy is poor communication right now. Difficult, poor communication or lack thereof communication. I really want to say there's a lack because all the swords that represent communication are in reverse. You are not having communication from him. There are some secrets that you are very unaware of that have not made it to the surface or the light of day yet. And they may die with this person. This person may never share those secrets with you. They're fighting, letting the truth come out. Your person is fighting. I don't know why I keep saying they. Maybe there's a third party. Bottom of the deck here is under pressure, sinking into the depths of sadness. This person is losing it, not talking to you, son. They feel like this person feels like he's losing his mind. A lot of the secrets about him, you would think he's not a good person. There are things about this person, son, that you wouldn't like. You just wouldn't like. And he is aware if you knew about these things, you wouldn't give him the time of day. He is transforming and becoming a new person. His ego always gets in the way, and he's betrayed you and himself and other people because of his ego. He has constant reminders of you in this silence. A lot of music is a constant reminder for him. He's kind of being bombarded with songs that remind him of you. But he's also looked through some old messages lately. Over the past few days, he's looked over some old messages, son. And he's remembering the shitty things he said to you and how he's turned his back on you and how he's betrayed you and lied to you and That makes him feel really bad. He's got a lot of guilt and remorse because of that. He does want to be a better person for sure. He needs more time. And I know that's probably the last thing you want to hear, but he does need more time, Seven of Pentacles. He's working on his shadow work. You, on the other hand, are just wanting this to just die. You're done. You feel like this relationship has cost you so much, and you feel like you're losing your mind, and you're finally waking up, and you just want to end this. And you feel like he's not even fighting for you. He's not even making an effort to come towards you. He's so stuck in his energy, which he probably is, and that's what you see. And you see that he's no good. You see that he's not treating you right, and you're standing up for yourself, and that's good. You're creating healthy boundaries. You're also not going to communicate back or open that communication because of the dark energy he's in. And again, you feel like your mind is being tortured because you also have major reminders of this person everywhere you go. His name, music, just all kinds of things, just constant reminders. And you're just like, God dang it, I'm trying to move on, but I keep being reminded. And no matter when I lay this down, Steph, this relationship still haunts me. It still comes for me. Believe it or not, amongst all of this madness, give it time. Give it time, because believe it or not, this person is getting a different perspective. This person is going through some shadow work, some dark night of the soul, and he will finally see the truth. And as he sees the truth, a new day dawns, the wheel of fortune. Things change. It goes from being stuck in a dire situation to being birthed in a whole new situation. And then you've got the Five of Pentacles in despair, which is dark night of the soul. Feeling like he's alone, like he's isolated, like he's abandoned you, and like he's also abandoned. And so he's going to be going through the dark night, and he's going to realize how wrong he's been to you and how much you deserved better. And maybe it's too late, maybe it's not, but either way, he's going to see eventually your worth, your value, and he's going to pay karma very, very dearly. But eventually, son, he is going to step into his emperorship. He is going to step up into his masculine energy. You are going to get victory and honor. Six of Wands, success and victory from this person. You are going to get this person coming forward to do the right thing. This person will see the truth with the Hanged Man, will have to make sacrifices, and will give you a love offer, possibly even a union with the Lover's card. I know it seems like it's so far away and it's unbelievable right now, but believe it. Believe it, because Spirit says this will be happening. There will be destiny in the future. This person is going through a walk right now, going through some shit right now, going through some shadow work right now, and yeah, communication is shit. But you're both changing, and this needed to happen. And again, just keep watering your own seeds and know this person is coming too. I don't know if you care about that, but eventually this toxic human being will come around because he's a divine partner. What is a message from this person to you, son, that I think you deserve to hear in the silence right now? What does son need to hear from this person? Good news is on the way, girl. He says, believe it or not, good news is on the way. I am making some major life changes, and I'm not the same person you remember. Wow. I never thought I'd miss you like this. Good. Let him miss you, son. You're going to hear some good news about this particular person. This particular pecker. You're going to get some good news. And whatever you want to do about it is up to you. But good news is on the way. All right, so Gwendolyn. I don't know if that's how you say your name, but Genelyn. However, whatever. I'm butchering it, but maybe the G's silent. I don't know. But that is you, okay? Genelyn. You get 2 cards plus the bonus bottoms. Nothing will come of this situation, girl. Because the answers that you need are coming. Gemini energy. Void course moon. I don't know what's going on, girl, but this situation is not good. It's not healthy. There's problems. Nothing's going to come of this. There's something very off about this situation for you. I don't know. It could be a love situation. It could be a work situation. It could be family, you'll know. But in this Sun-Venus conjunction, you're going to realize something is not going to see the light of day. Like, it's just pointless. You're going to have a revelation and a reality check. The G is silent. Okay, I thought so. So I don't know how to say this name. I do not know how to say this name, girl. Because even E-N-E, how do I say that? Anelin? 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 I'm so sorry, but this is a whole new name for me. I've never seen it, heard of it. I'm not good with languages, believe it or not. I'm really not. So I love you, and I spelled it out for you, but I don't know how to say it. So just know that you're in my spirit, girl, and I am trying, okay? I am trying. Enelin? Okay, thank you, Markers. You're good at languages. Enelin. Okay, thank you so much. There you go. He helped me. I am saying it. Okay? Listen, this person is a POS sometimes, girl. You're going to be moving on from this person. He's the devil. He is the freaking devil, girl. This is what you're realizing. This particular situation is karmic. It's kept you chained. It's kept you stuck. It's kept you trapped. And you're getting free. You're breaking free of it. You may not have all the answers you need right now, but they're coming. They're fucking coming. You don't even know everything you need to know about this person. There are things about this person, girl, you don't know. And sometimes God's rejection is his protection. All right? And it may feel like a curse instead of a blessing to have problems with this individual and not have anything come of it. But that's because there's somebody else. I also want to say, and this may hurt your feelings, but there was this Capricorn quite possibly, or an earth sign, that was using you as a stepping stone. This person was using you. He was using you to get ahead, using you for status, maybe using you for money. Possibly the physical pentacles are sex, but this person was using you to get ahead. You don't deserve that, and you don't need that. You don't need that shit. So that's why Spirit says nothing is going to blossom here. This is just a negative vibe. Under that is Cleanse in the reverse and 9 of Wands. These are just bonuses, girl. Walls need to be built between you and this person. There is not going to be a cleansing between you and this person. It's very dark. And Judgment in the reverse. This is a bad judgment call. Just bad, you know. And it's, I'm sure you didn't do it intentionally, girl. But when you choose something like that, you don't know. You just get caught up. You get bedazzled by the devil. He tempts you. He throws some shiny shit in your face. And he's like, looky, looky, who's on the hooky? And he wants to keep you there. He wants to keep you trapped, ensnared in the devil's grip. These are false promises. These are fake promises, things that will never come true. These are narratives that are unrealistic. These are teases. These are, again, promises that will never be fulfilled. And this may even involve karmic partners, third-party situations that are drama. I don't know. It's terrible. Again, just terrible. And so you don't have every bit of information, but the answers are coming. You and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. You guys are safe. And just know that you're protected by God. You're protected by Spirit. God's rejection is his protection. Whatever's being taken from you in the moment, let it go. It's not meant for you. There's something else out there for you. Possibly a Gemini, possibly a Taurus. I think a Gemini or a Taurus would be much better suited for you. Someone who's friendly, kind, and loyal. Someone that's already successful and not using you as a ladder. Okay? Look forward to that day. By the next full moon, which is, oh God, almost 30 days from now, you're going to be free of this person. So I need you to give me 30 days, girl. You're going to release yourself from this individual, or you're going to see this individual is magically out of your situation. Thanks to God, that person will be out of your situation. Okay? The user will be gone. And again, you don't understand this now, but you will. All right, Elin. Very difficult name to say, girl. All right, now I have Tamika. Girl, you have 5 cards. Let's see what's going on with Tamika. Thank you so much for your lovely donations, your support to my channel and everything you do. I appreciate you. All right, Tamika, let's see what's going on. Spirit, please guide and direct me for Tamika. Show me what she needs to see and hear. Universal, ooh, 44. Girl, are you seeing 44 everywhere? Universal love, girl. Ooh, there's a Jamaican. I feel Jamaican rainbow colors, but I feel Jamaican. I'm just saying, like, I saw a Jamaican, like, beanie hat. Like, that's what I saw with this. Music, Jamaican music. Don't worry about a thing. The good vibes coming from this. Happy, positive, loving, warm, good vibes, good music, chill energy. Maybe a vacation, girl. Ooh, I feel some good stuff coming here. Green is a prominent number 2 for healing, girl. The frequency of universal love activates the connection we feel for each other and our planet. You're married to a Jamaican? Go fucking figure. Well, I hope shit's about to get really good for you and your hubby, because shit's gonna get good. Shit's gonna get real fucking good. Anyways, this is a connection you feel with this person to your planet and the whole existence itself. 44. You were meant to be with this person. This is a soulmate. You're with this person because it's a soulmate. Abundance is coming to you and your lover. There's been a money problem for you guys. There's been a financial situation. It's about to be resolved. It's about the timing. I don't know. It's about your chart. The 4-4 is aligning you to balance. So